Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever this may find you. We're back again. We're back again, and there's an event going on right here. We'll go right to it. If you can't hear, I'm a bit sick right now, so that is not very nice. But it is what it is, you know, so you have to do your best to keep pushing on, I suppose. Here we are, and let's get into it. Alright, there's a big heart going on. There's a big heart going on? No, there's a heart right here, so we're gonna have to try to do that. As you can see, we're back to just doing map complete. Oh wait. Oh no.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
No, grab it. Okay, I'm gonna kill the words. That's fine. That is the easier way to do this hunt anyways, so let's get into it. Am I right, boys and girls? Ba-ba-boo. As you can see, these guys are a bit lower level than I am right now, because we're level 13. That's also something they've done very well. That's the scaling of the world, right? So, right now I'm leveled down to the maximum allowed level, I suppose, for this zone. So if I come here on a level 80 character, or a level 79 character and do this, I'm still gonna get the same amount of XP as I would in level 9 or level 10, you know? So that's fine. Oh, that's mount. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about scratching the whole mount rule because it's just so much easier to move around the world. And that might be one of the selling points for why you should get the expansions. However, I don't really want it to affect the gameplay too much because there's a lot of skips that you can do with mounts, right? Anyways, we're going to continue looking for wolves to kill. What happens if we... No. The MOAs I was reading here: slay rock dogs or trade Jotun objects from surrounding areas in exchange for Jotun runestones. Give runestones to Alvin. Fine, okay. There we go, that's 2 Jotun runestones. Let's see.
Interesting news?
Yes, take them. Okay. Alright, that's good. Oh, there's a rock dog as well. Let's go. One.
Extra tip.
Oh, look. That's perfect. Timing is key. Alright, we completed the heart. Thought it may not seem like much. Though it may not seem as much, the trading we did with those Jotun will make a lasting impact on their tribes. Hopefully they will learn from this experience and continue to trade peacefully with each other for years to come. As an added bonus, the runic bloodstones that we received will go a long way towards our efforts in reading the ancient Jotun language. We may decipher ancient Jotun texts just yet. Albin Chronicler, German Priory. Alright. Hello Chronicler, do you have anything for me? No. Actually, yes. It sounded wrong, but it was correct. Alrighty then. See here, we can use the salvage kit here to salvage that. I'm out of my salvage kits, as you may see. And when you reach a certain level, you'll get a die unlock. I will just remove mine because I have all of those dies already. Alright, fantastic, fantastic. Now, not using mounts make traveling take a bit longer, but it's fine because this is how you're meant to experience the game. So we're gonna do what we're gonna do, right? Let's see. Help the miners on their search for ore by finding the dredge. Alright, let's get right into it. Kill dredge, destroy the machines, and free any prisoners you find. Let me take a sip of my coffee, and we're gonna get going. Wow, that's good coffee. Alright. Because I couldn't keep my hands off my other keyboard, I have decided to remove it from my desk completely during recording sessions. Now I was asking for tips from my partner. She's been watching all the episodes, so I was asking for tips, and she was like, maybe make them a bit shorter. So that is what I'm gonna try to do. These ones are better. Now I kind of want to do the event over here. I think that will bring me along the way of this heart. Which is good, which is good. Yep.
Oh, traveler.
Oh, traveler. Wait. You just called us a hoe. That's rude. Now the greatsword is an amazing weapon. I think any character that can have a greatsword should use it. It does so much damage, and it's still pretty agile and mobile, which is very good. There we go, look at this, we're in an event with this guy, just doing things, killing dredge, getting XP, and enjoying our time. So I'm assuming there's going to be another event going on later on here. Get out there and get me some ore. And he goes into the dredge ore. Alright. Are we the bad guys here for stealing their ore? I don't know. I don't know. I bet they see us as the bad guys and we see ourselves as the good guys, right? That's always how it is. Bad guys see themselves as the good guys, and the good guys see themselves as the good guys. You know, it's interesting, but it is what it is. Now let's collect this dredge ore right here. It's cool because some events have these things where you start an event and it becomes like an event chain, and that's really cool. Later on in the expansions, there are like events chains following like the entire zones, which is pretty cool. But we'll get into that on a later date there. Once our character reaches level 80, and we can enter those zones, I suppose. Because as it scales down, sometimes it scales up as well. Not always though, and I think it's mainly just around world bosses and stuff, because there's a world boss in one of the other starting zones that will scale you up to level 80, basically. Let's see. Let's turn in our raw dredge ore to this man right here. Here, have some dredge ore. Alright, cool beanos. We completed the heart while we were doing this, so let's read it. The ore we got out of those dredge mines has been a lifesaver. Hopefully they'll think twice before they attack us again. Best regards, Surveyor Falky. Alright, that's good, Falky. That's very good. Yeah. So, basically now I'm just gonna complete this event, and we're gonna move on from this cave. Now, as I said, the cool thing about mountains is they all have their own sort of use. They all have their own utility. It's not like in WoW when you can have like a million different mounts and they do the exact same thing. It makes every mount feel useful in its own way, if that makes sense. Alright. Now let us hurry up back. I'm not gonna make that. That's sad. If I only had my mount, I would make it in time. No. Yes! There we go. I completed that event too. Oh. This mount right here, for example, is the only true flying mount, I suppose. And the difference from between like games such as WoW is that the flying mounts aren't infinite flight, right? So you have to basically you have an evade bar or one of these energy bars right here on the mount, and basically what you have to do is you have to charge it up while you're like flying, which is pretty cool. It's cool. It's a great mechanic. Now let's see. 5 vitality. I'm gonna take it. And yeah, here we go.
I only wish everybody had. We know the risks.
Equip in slot number 2. I'm terribly sorry about that. I sometimes sneeze very loudly. I mean, every time I sneeze loudly, but that's fine. Alright. I'm trying not to glide and mount and stuff, but it's very difficult because on my main account I don't have these restrictions, so I just do whatever feels bad, feels good in the moment. Let's collect these carrots. And there's a waypoint over here, so we're gonna go grab that. And on the map here I see another waypoint. I think we're missing a bunch of map complete over here, so now might be a good time to go back there. Alright, we're exploring the left side of the map now. This side I was like, oh, it's too much danger. Yeah, they were too high level for us at the time, but they are not now. Alrighty then. Let's see, how do we get up there without the mounts? That is cool questions. Actually, I genuinely don't know. I think there is a jumping part right here. Yeah, of course there is. And as you can see, you can get to all of the vistas and stuff without using your mounts. Sometimes, I'm gonna be quiet now. Look at that zone. It looks great. Sometimes sometimes they're a bit difficult, but I think that's how they were meant to be, right? Oh, I need to start my computer fan here so that I can maybe stop lagging, question mark? I don't know. There we go, that's all I wanted. Your inventory is normally slotted to the letter I, but I have changed my keybinds to the letter B because that's where I feel like my bags should be. Alright, these guys are getting annoying at this point. Swing. There we go. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We're about to level up here. Let's see, this is an unexplored map sector, as we talked about before. And there we go. We leveled up. I will get a helmet, which is pretty cool, Swing. Wow. Let's mine this up. And I'm gonna get into... Oh, there we go. Look at that cool helmet. It fits so well. So I'm gonna get into some other stuff around here as well. As you can see, this is another hero challenge. And at level 11, we unlocked our training. Now, these are different stats and abilities that will boost your combat ability. So from now, I'm just gonna start with doing these ones first. Like, I'm gonna start with physical skill. I'm gonna go to signet training, status training. Oh, alright. We're getting forced into starting this here. That's cool. Here we go. Alright. Let us... So you can either train it like this, or you can just go to however many points you have and train that. Like that. Alright. Let's see, we should have some more skills here now. Charge and knock down your foe. Gain stability and launch nearby foes. I want to stop. I like the charge abilities here. I am terribly sorry again about the coughing and the sneezing. I am sick right now. Grab this copper ore right here. I think this is where we were, right? Yeah. Alright, we're finding a way up to this cliff here. We're gonna get that vista. And we're gonna see how beautiful this entire area is. Alright. Raven be with you. Wow, I'm terribly sorry about that. And here we go. Wow, it's beautiful. However, our view got obstructed by that tree. Gosh darn you, tree. Now, since we can't use mana, we're gonna use the waypoints to our greatest ability, or to the maximum amount that we can, and use them for fast movement around the map. And we're gonna get this vista as well. I really like collecting the vistas, because it's like a moment where you can just sit there and enjoy the beauty of the zones. Because they are beautiful. It's an old game, but the zones are still beautiful. And there we go. There we go, and it adds like another aspect of the game, a sort of more cinematic aspect of the game. Oh, I'm gonna die here, so I'm gonna have to use my glider. I know I said I wouldn't, unless it was absolutely necessary for me to survive, and that it was. That it was indeed. Alright, so we reached level 14 here. It might seem like a small amount of stuff, but that's fine, that's fine. We're moving forward, and let's charge this boy. Look at how much power this warrior has with the great sword. It's great. It's amazing. Now, normally when I complete maps, I will run around and I will collect all the waypoints. Then I will go for the next pieces and the next pieces and the next. I will normally save vistas for last. Oh. Here we go. So I'm gonna try to make this episode a bit shorter. Sorry, I'm trailing here. But that is fine. I hope, because oh cool, so it counts as a movement ability. That's amazing. I have a feeling that I'm gonna die here, and that is completely fine. Do you know why? Because we need to go back to the lady with this tattered armor anyways. Well, and we dodged all that. Amazing. Very powerful. When you get into the whole dodging system, it's quite easy to learn, but in the beginning I can imagine it's very hard to... I think it's easy to learn, but it's hard to master, right? And that's cool, and that is fine as well. It's completely fine. Alrighty then, let's head over here to the person with the...
My Snow-Nord army needs armor. Even scraps will do.
Can anyone help me? They're out there stalking us like wolves. They hurt my father, but Raven told me how to scare the Growl away. Here's some armor for you. You could find. This should help. Alright. Let's put the materials in the material storage. Ah, and this is perfect because I'm doing another heart here as well. Let's get this tattered armor right here. Destroy any signs of Dragon's corruption, including his worshippers. Alright. Let's help this guy out. He needs help, I suppose. Now they go invisible, but they show signs of where they are. And that's kind of good. That makes it easier for me to murderize them. The Skelligs are a fun enemy. They do quite a bit of damage when they get into the whole... when you get into the higher levels. But right now, they are fine just the way they are. Alright, so this is the zone where you can collect the tattered armor. I think we've done this once already. So let's just get through here and collect some more tattered armor.
I'm lacking the will.
Pick it up. Here we go, and we slap these guys.
I can feel Baron's power.
Boom. Very simple, very nice. Alright, so as soon as we collect these tattered armor, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next heart. Which is basically the heart that I was doing. But yes. Alright. Now I'm sorry again if I'm sounding not as hype
My snow
or anything like that. It is, as I said, because I am sick currently. We're soon reaching the end of this episode here, so let's do this heart and we can end off on a high note. Look at that, there's a waypoint over here just for us. It was waiting for us. Fantastic. Beautiful. I don't even know. Alright, let's go kill these ice worms here. Let's go like this. Now we go bump. Oh wait, that's not. Here we go. Come on, come on. Yes, there we go. Thank you. No, I used my ability, so I came out of the heart. That's so sad. Alright. Let's see if we can find some Sons of Svanir over here. There is another hero point over there and a point of interest down here. Let's move down to the point of interest and see if there are some enemies to fight. Wait, there's a Son of Svanir right there. Let's throw my sword at him. It didn't reach him. Unfortunately, that did not reach. That is also fine. There are a bunch of Nope. There are a bunch of other people around here. I don't really know what's going on. Could be an event happening very soon. They're just waiting around. Oh yeah, there is definitely an event going on right now. Alright. The maw is quiet. That means there's a world boss coming, and I think we should probably try to end off today's episode here and see if we can fight the world boss in the next episode. We don't know, however. We don't know. Let's end these Sons of Svanir over here. I have a feeling that the event is going to be starting soon. And that's why my contribution wasn't that much, because there are a lot of other people in this area waiting for the boss to spawn. Now let's see. Let's have a sip of coffee. That is some really good coffee, actually. I'm proud of that myself. It seems that I am not sure where to go. Oh wait, no. Alright. Oh. That's a different heart, of course. One thing I wish they did was have the circles around the events, but around the hearts, right? So you would know where the area is. Right now it's very... I mean, it's not meant to help you, sort of, in a way. It's not a hand-holding MMO. That's cool. I like that a lot about it. However, it gets a bit difficult when there seem to be no enemies to fight. Let me fight this guy. There we go. Fight this guy. There we go. Alright. We're almost done with the heart, and then we can end off today's episode. Now, these bosses and stuff are a part of the meta events. And the meta events are basically map events that happens every once in a while, and that's where you
Not enough endurance.
either end up fighting a boss or doing some other cool stuff at the end of it. It's very fun stuff. It's very fun stuff once you get into it. And there we go, we finished off the heart. Arachne Wildbird, what a pleasure to have worked with you. Although Dragon's influence continues to spread, with your help we've slowed down the spread of his corruption. Thank you, Tor the Tall. Amazing, Tor the Tall. I am happy to have helped. And I think for today, this is where we end the episode. Let's go over to this launch right here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, drop a sub, or whatever you like to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Have a beautiful rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon. Take care.